1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, man.
The boy is knocking at your door.
A bada bum, a bada bum.
Your nigga is the racist. A bada bum. A bada bum. Bumba clot.
You done bumba clot.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm. All together it's bobsled
Bum,
time.
bum, beat him.
That boy is tone deaf.
Yeah,
How you feeling though, man? Welcome to the My Thoughts, My Faults podcast. It's your boy Terry Rocks.
Your boy Reezy in the building.
Welcome, it's Tajin. It's your girl Tajin. What's up?
Tahim. So you Mexican now? You Mexican or you Jamaican?
Today I'm Jamaican.
And why is that, Brienne?
Cause
Tahim. I'm sorry. we'll cut it out.
He can't help but use my government name. Yeah, no, I've been in Jamaica for a week. It was a lovely week.
It's been a whole week.
It's been a whole week.
And
So
you
you
got
left-
a 10,
you
and you got a
left
10 for
after
sure.
I definitely got a 10.
You left directly after the pod last week?
Yeah, I went to go see Courtney and hung out at a bar, and I had to hurry up and go home and pack. And then
I love getting drunk before getting on the plane.
Right, I had to got 30 minutes of sleep and woke up 30 minutes later to go to the airport.
So how long was your flight?
Shit, I had a layover. In Florida. So
But that's perfect because then you could just sleep on the plane.
Yeah, so I slept on the plane. It wasn't long. It's a couple hours to get to Florida, a couple hours to Jamaica.
Okay.
Like,
where'd you go in Jamaica?
Montego Bay. We stayed at
Bay.
the Royal.
I love that drink.
We stayed at
was that a hotel?
that's a hotel. I never had the drink before. That's why I was looking at you like I never
I'm
had
thinking-
a
I'm thinking
Montego
about-
Bay. The fuck is you talking
I'm
about?
thinking about Parrot Bay.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know if that's a drink either though.
It definitely is. It got like you got a Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay.
What is you talking?
That boy's slow, man. It's all
Parrot Bay
good.
is definitely that's a motel.
I stayed at a all-inclusive resort. It was
Bad.
really nice. On the beach.
Get me paid.
So how much did you spend a lot of money even though you stayed at all inclusive? You spent no money.
I spent next
She
to
was
no
walking
money.
around,
was like, this
walking
the
around out
point.
there naked.
I had my lip gloss and my phone.
Oh, she was good.
She is paid with her lip service. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah,
just
everybody
glossed up.
was so friendly. It's funny because I gave one of the guys my Instagram, and then he was mad that I didn't give him my number, so he made like a post about it saying like, these girls, they come from out of town and they baby mamas back home, they broke, they don't be tripping. But when they come here, they all say, oh, well, you can have my Instagram. Like, they so much better.
What the hell I need your number for, man? I ain't calling your ass collect, boy.
I'm not giving them long distance charges.
Long distance charges. What's
I don't
wrong
know
with
you. Okay, you need to be grateful I gave you my Instagram. That's how I feel.
So is that how Stella got a groove back shit real? Like go out to Jamaica, find a man? Is it that easy?
I would say it is. I mean, there was a lot of couples. There was a lot of interracial couples there, believe it or not. A lot of white women with their black men.
Black feet on that white sand. Do something.
You feel what I said?
I think a lot of white women go out there to get their men because it was a
Jamaica,
whole.
man. Do they be messing with like locals or is it like?
Hell yeah.
I think it's locals, but it's also people who are Jamaican American that come there. Like they go back to their roots, you know, and stay at a nice resort with their American family.
What that nigga Eddie Murphy said, it put it in his stand up. I'll make love to you passionately. Remember that?
Nah, I don't remember that.
That was on Raw or Delirious. One of them, he said women go to fucking Jamaica to get slammed by Jamaican dudes.
Nah, that's
they're
what I think be
sexually
going on.
aggressive.
That's
Yeah.
what I think be going on.
Like you seen how them people dance. Something wrong with
All
them.
that batwa.
They be dancing. Hey, you know
Patois.
what they
Dancing
do?
in a circle.
They hire a DJ and a dancer. So like you'll be like, what is this nigga doing dancing at the DJ booth so much?
Oh,
for?
this nigga do. That's his job.
That's
his
Nigga
job.
bitch, I'm here to wiggle ass.
Nigga putting the
6
turntable.
hours.
Hey.
Nigga, why your turntables in your ass? I ain't hiring for this.
Hey, but that
DJ
shit-
spin that shit.
that shit be
Spinning
like-
it with his butt
So
cheeks.
them probably be the niggas that be doing all the stunts. Like all the jumping over girls and shit. All the
Yes, that's
extra
literally
ramming.
what they get hired to do.
Oh yeah. I'm
And
getting
it's-
my money's worth.
Exactly.
Pelvis
I would
pounding.
say if I went again though, I would want to do the non-inclusive route where it's like
Why?
a whole.
You want to pay for stuff?
I mean, you don't get to experience Jamaica if you're always at the resort, you know.
You ain't go on no little trips and shit? You ain't walk
No,
around trying to
because it was
discover?
just me. Like,
Should have took your ass to Trenchtown. You would have saw the real Jamaica.
No, on the way there was
You
my
would have
only
never
time.
been. You would have never got back. What is little light thing? Little yellow team.
Oh yeah, she gone.
You never going home
that's
again.
what
The shots, man.
This your new home.
Shots.
Nah, yeah, that I wanted to, but it was too risky.
Where
'cause
was
it just me.
where was Shotters at? Where was that at?
Shit, Jamaican nigga.
That shit was there near Trenchtown. You would have met them niggas. Take the what and leave the what?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Definitely lit. I would recommend everybody go on an island or a tropical
I
vacation.
definitely want to. That shit look very
Vacation.
fun.
I went to the I filmed on the Afrofusion Yacht Festival.
Ooh, how's that smell?
It was cool.
He's so fucking irritating.
I ain't know niggas like boats.
It was
I was
cool.
about to say, I'm not
Africans and
eager
boats.
to jump on no cruise ship after COVID. Like
This was the first time that I've ever. Usually I've done the cruise a couple times, you know what I'm saying? But I really felt the boat rocking this time, and I don't know, like I didn't get seasick or nothing. They ain't even had no food on there, but I still felt
food?
I felt about boat rocking more than usual. But the party was
Cheap ass
No,
cruise.
So listen, the party started, and they was like,
What the fuck boat was you on?
the party started, and as soon as the shit,
SS no
as
food.
soon, no, as soon as the shit started, they got on the speaker and they was like, "Yo, I'm
There'll
sorry,
be no
we
refreshments.
said it was going to be food, but the person came too late, and the boat had to leave
The
the
boat
dock.
had left.
So they're standing at the docks right
With
now.
hella pans
I'm
and
sorry.
shit.
Let's have a great time.
No,
Peace
nigga.
on the. We came here peaceful. Let's leave here peaceful. And that's how they started.
Nah, bitch, I need all my money back.
No, that's the way you start a riot. You get a bunch
For
of black
real.
people on one spot and tell
Yo.
them ain't no food.
Y'all lucky
Low-key-
y'all was on the boat, or it would have
low-key-
been. It would have went up.
Low key, that shit was perfect for me because everybody just got drunk and danced the whole time. So
Yeah,
like,
that's nice.
usually I've been on there before. When the
Motherfuckers
food
had a
come
filling
out,
space.
when the food come out, everybody get in line to get the food, and it usually stop the party. It make it like boring.
Yeah.
But this time, people just party all the way through. You damn near don't need food. Next time, they just gonna cut that shit out
No,
completely.
here you
It's
go
pointless.
back to here you go back to your niggas for Trump shit now.
Cutting costs.
Talking about no food. No, niggas need food.
Niggas do need food.
You can't be out there drunk as hell without no food on your stomach.
Some
Nah, when they got
Some
off the
people can
boat,
do that.
they got food. It was decent, y'all. I rock with the vibe though. Shout out Afrofusion, man. Video coming soon.
Shout out Jamaica, man.
Yeah, so I ain't do much. I did go to our high school reunion.
I was about to
Nobody
say.
went. Nobody went except for me. Well, no, other people went, but nobody here went.
Nobody here.
Nah,
I
we
was
all
gonna
went to
ask
the
if
same
y'all
school.
went.
This is how I feel about the podcast, right?
I called this nigga. He said, I'm on the yacht.
This is how I feel about the shit. as long as one representative from the podcast
Yeah, we
show up,
good.
cool. Like, cause maybe somebody,
Oh, niggas was on my cock.
maybe somebody.
How was it? How was it?
It was
Wanna
cool.
come on?
It was cool. Like
You
niggas
said niggas was on your cock. What are they doing?
about the pod.
Oh,
Niggas
yeah,
was
yeah.
walking up, asking questions and shit. Hey man, I'm ready to get on whenever you want me to. I'm like, nigga, I'm not
Nah,
ready for you to
sit
get on
your-
yet.
sit
Right,
your
and I
ass
probably
down.
don't want to deal with
You don't
that
want
shit.
your
I
ass
like
on
at
here.
least
Hey
one
man,
person.
I love what you're doing. Love what you're doing. We got an interview with Mike, not Mike, Jeff Allen set up. He's like, hey
Oh, for
man,
real?
because they both just walked in to me.
I definitely want the
big
Jeff.
fan. I already knew what he was talking about. His shit. He was like, man, I'll fly back just for the pod. I'm like, cool.
Nigga, we could have got that shit before he left.
I asked him when he leaves. I leave tomorrow. This is Saturday, so he left Sunday. I was like, well, we shoot on Mondays. He's like, I'll come back on the Saturdays, and come in
got
for
a whole cookie business. Tell him to bring some cookies too.
I asked him, did he have some
For
cookies?
sure.
He like, I ain't bringing no cookies.
Who
No,
Who
for
are y'all
sure.
talking about?
Jeff
Jeff
Allen.
Allen. You know Jeff? He was there when you was there. He
He
was
left like a year.
he's a year
before.
older than us.
Yeah.
Older than me. So he was 08. He went to the NFL. He went to U of I. He's a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah,
Got
he
it.
won Super Bowl with the
Shout out to
Chiefs.
Jeff, Super Bowl champion,
Shout out to Jeff.
and the owner of Cookie Sorority, Cookie Society. Not
Yeah.
sorority. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the rest of them niggas, nah. Tell them they can stay where the fuck they at.
Yeah, nah, it was about 2 or 3 people I thought.
I seen a
considered.
lot from your
Just kidding.
class out there though. A lot of your classes. out
Yeah, a
there.
lot of your class showed up. I was looking at the pictures though, and I tweeted about this. I didn't recognize anybody in the
I
pictures.
recognize
Everybody
a few
looks.
people.
Because I be down on myself because I got fat the past couple years,
Nah,
but everybody else is pretty fat. Everybody else is pretty fat.
different.
And I'm still pretty handsome, so it works out for me, and I'm funny, so it goes well.
That
But
shit was crazy. I was like, I don't know any of these people. I can't even ask.
oh,
you.
nigga, the fact they still made classes after mine is what's crazy to me. Like,
Classes?
nigga, I would I was pulling up. It was at the field too. It was right by the school. You remember the
I
old
saw
field?
that.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, so we pulled up. We in on the grass and shit. And the first 10 I see says 2013. I'm like, God damn, class of 2013. And then I was like, that's fucking 10 years ago. Shit, like niggas
You
is
said
really
classes
old.
after yours.
Classes after mine. Like somebody said they saw a post like class of 2017. I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
The
that's
motherfuckers
why-
still graduating high school with this. They just keep making kids and shit. You feel me?
It ain't gonna stop, nigga.
Okay,
It ain't gonna stop.
What you
Still
think
in
is
business.
happening?
Obviously, I'm joking, you fools.
Shut
But
up.
yes, but it is weird to see that shit because like saying you graduated 2009 sounds like a fucking 2 eternities
Nah, I
ago.
seen Jeff and him. Did they have the building open? Because they was able to like. Walk
Oh
through
yeah, we
the
walked in.
building.
Like
See,
we
that's
went in
fire.
there first. Nigga, everything is different. Like everything's the same, but everything's different too. So like the lunchroom got
nicer.
graffiti on it and shit. They got a fucking speaker in that bitch for announcements and shit. I told Mr. Clark open the damn auditorium. We went up in that bitch. We just looking at shit. We went down to the old weight room. Like, that hallway by the old weight room?
Yeah.
It still smells exactly the same. It had that
Why do you
distinctive.
still remember that?
But that's what people work out.
I didn't remember how it smelled, but then when I smelled, I was like, oh yeah, this is how this shit used to smell 15 years ago.
Yeah, they was
when I used to
posting
get it.
videos on online, and I was like, okay.
Oh, no, I
this
got
kinda-
mad videos.
Bring
So many,
mad memories
yeah,
back.
so many memories.
I just wanted to go into one of the classrooms, but nah, it was cool. Very nice.
I wonder who all still teaches there.
I wonder that too. That's
Like
why I wanted to go in the
Mr.
classroom
Cinnamon,
would've
to
been
see.
dope.
Mr. Cinnamon,
Right.
Mr. Robbins does. Mr. Robbins, the computer.
I wonder if he
computer
does.
science. He
I
does.
wonder if Mr.
Khadijah seen him recently. I don't know if it was.
Oh, she did see him. I
You
seen
seen
her
that
post a
picture?
picture with
I
him.
was gonna go in Miss Monique's room.
There they go. Like, you be happy to see an old teacher.
The lights on
It's
that
crazy.
shit was crazy.
Right,
Okay?
Mr.
I like
Robbins
him
got a
for
funny
sure.
ass face too.
Yeah.
Like he a pedophile.
He looked like... You like a Cartoon Network
Listen.
character or something.
Uh-huh.
Mr.
You
Robot.
Like,
or
if
something.
Mr. Robbins did it, I wouldn't be surprised. I ain't gonna lie
Character
to
of
you.
Robot Chicken.
Listen.
Sorry.
Hey,
But
man.
no, I wanted to go in Miss Monique's room just to see who shit was in there. All types of stuff. It was
Yeah.
cool. It was cool to be back. It was weird. It was really surreal, to
Miss
be honest with
McDowell.
you. Miss McDowell probably still there. There's probably a bunch of motherfuckers still there. Mr. Glenn probably still there, hating
Mr.
life.
Glenn.
Mr.
Yeah.
Brown is probably in there because he probably gonna outlive us all.
Who was the teacher? It wasn't. I don't think it was me. It was me, Daryl, and Terrell, and we used to have math. He was a math teacher, algebra.
It was a black dude.
Yeah.
Mr. Browning. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking.
Mr. Browning.
Yeah, or
What
Mr.
was-
Hoskins, one of them.
Hoskins.
I hated both of them. Yeah. No, Mr. Browning was cool as a
I
fan.
did not like Mr. Brown. I told
Mr.
my mama.
Browning didn't give a fuck about
I
shit.
walked
All
right
he
in-
cared about was golf.
And then we had this little sub that came. It wasn't a sub. It was like a teacher's assistant that came. I walked right in that class. I told my mama, she don't like black people. That girl was like,
Takes what to know one, huh?
Oh my God.
Speaking of which,
Hey.
Ryan got me eviscerated online.
eviscerated. Shout out my peoples.
Shout out to all your left wing people, man.
I don't think you guys are left wingers. I think you're open minded free thinkers.
No, you're racist Republicans.
That's all I think.
And you're trying to get rid of me. You can't get rid of me on my show, Bucko. And you can still tune in. Come in because you hate what I got to say and you want to leave some mad comments. So Ryan cooning it up for Larry Elders.
All I did was represent Larry Elders in a respectful way. He came on. He lit the Breakfast Club on fire. So I was like, all right, come on, let me bring this up to the tribe. I brought it up, and you tried to defend your point so harshly that you made yourself look crazy.
I didn't defend my point at all. I just denounced your point. I just denounced your point completely, and everybody hated that. So,
Maybe
my God.
if you would have waited, you would have had a better shot. But you tried to come so strong that when I actually started talking, everybody else started agreeing with me. So you started looking crazy.
Did y'all agree with him?
A little bit. I started changing their minds.
Yeah,
like the shit
you voted Republican?
The stuff that I was saying wasn't so left field.
I get what he was saying about hearing somebody out and actually liking what they're saying and maybe potentially voting for them.
Oh, okay. True that. Do you believe the systemic racism is over?
Where you go? Why you go so crazy
exactly.
with it?
Is that going crazy?
That's
literally what your man said, if you remembered.
No, he was pointing out where it's at and how it needs to change.
No.
He was saying that we need to make a
Larry
little bit
Elders said the systemic racism does not exist anymore because niggas like Obama's president and motherfuckers get in office now.
So let's admit, you did go
So,
back and watch the interview.
I had to.
He did. Obviously he did, because I didn't. But obviously he did.
Because I was so disappointed in you that I didn't want to hear what you were saying. But then I watched what he said, and he made some points, but at the same time, he's still a fucking... He didn't want to admit that Lyndon B. Johnson was a white man. You feel me? I like that blew me up. Like, what's take you so long to admit that he's white?
But like I said the whole time, I said I might vote for Republican 1, and I might vote for Larry Elders. But I also said I gotta look up more of what he's the policies and all the stuff that he
probably
put his money
shit.
on.
This nigga been doing this shit for 71 years.
Most of these non-niggas' histories is shit.
Exactly.
Okay?
We're just choosing the man with the...
You're choosing the best
Honestly,
party.
not even the less... it's just the shit that you like the most.
The one that's most likely to not make us slaves again.
Yeah. But hey...
It's not funny, but...
No, I like the part where he talked about the government incentivized kicking a man out of the household and shit.
Right. Yeah.
Choose a welfare over your family.
That's what I'm saying. If he run on that point, a lot of people gonna hear him out. And also, this is some shit that I was thinking about.
Because a lot of people love
this
welfare.
Is what I was thinking, yo.
Yeah.
I think the
I don't know.
Go ahead. What you think?
It's a dual thing happening because he said a lot of people love welfare too.
They do.
I was about to say
People do.
Who was it? Bernie Sanders. Everybody loved the idea of not paying for student or for education.
Yeah, people don't want to pay for shit.
Nah, everybody agree with that though.
But he didn't win, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but he didn't win because he was old.
And he didn't win because they just not trying to let niggas get that
exactly.
debt off. Like, look at Joe Biden. He won, and he still can't get this shit passed.
He trying,
so I don't even.
Joe
So
Biden
running on that point, I don't think it was gonna be successful. But this is what I also think about what Larry Elder said. I think that our generation, us, the age group that we in, is more into couples than the previous generation.
What do you mean?
More into being a couple?
Being a couple and raising families. And I know
that can't be true.
Listen, I know everybody is preaching this
baby mama.
Single self I'm
self-love,
self-independent shit.
No, that can't
but
be
I
true.
really think that this generation is moving more towards being in families. I'm not gonna lie, G. I think it's like, the life repeats itself. And I think we are falling into the generation where we like to
I don't know, because they just did a study that said we're the least religious
we are.
generation. Meaning we're least even less religious than the generation after us. I find this fucking crazy.
Oh, really?
They're so fucking in their phones. It's like, how are you even reading a fucking Bible? But
I don't think it's based in religion. I think it's based on...
You think it's just based on...
two people realizing that monetarily it's hard as fuck in this world. And therefore, it's easier.
Two incomes better than one?
Yeah, 2 incomes is better than one. Like, I think it's based on totally different ideals. Not based on marriage. It's just based on, like, monetary, helping each other monetarily.
Okay. So, you think...
Oh, yeah, I'm cooking today, baby. Let's get it.
Cooking with Crisco.
So, you think this generation is the ones that's like, let's fall back in love.
Exactly.
Even though they preach pretty much the opposite.
But, yes.
I think it seems that I never even thought that because like most people, like I see a lot of happily single people these days, and like people used to like back like our parents' generation, for example. If you were single by the age of, if you were single at 25, you're damn near a failure already. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they must, like, if you didn't have kids and shit back then, like, we're the generation where, like, we were having kids earlier and later. Like, most people, like, it's weird. Because it's like, either you had your kids hella young or you had your kids hella old. Like, you never really see motherfuckers having kids like around 24, 25 type shit like that.
No, but they having them later. They
Or
more,
getting married and
but that's
stuff.
because like the people are more established.
So
like we kind of seen that it's better to be a little bit more established.
You got any numbers to prove this point?
I don't. I'm just going based off honestly.
You sound like my boy Roy. You sound like anything that I can't prove that's a lie. Like I will lie about.
I'm just throwing it out there. Let me know if y'all agree or how y'all feel in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting this on the platform so people got opinions.
Let us know what y'all think.
We can get the numbers up just by talking about it.
True, I feel that. I feel that for sure.
No.
So what you leaning towards the Republican Party these days? Would you consider yourself a nigga for Trump?
No. Cause I'm not a firm supporter of Donald Trump like that.
Why not?
Cause Trump just like he
ain't gonna talk good enough. He be talking that shit, man. I don't know.
Trump makes so many moments that I kind of don't even know what his agenda is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like it's like all just funny comedy like moments. Big, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's really about.
You big on capitalism? I'm sure he's a capitalist. He about getting that bag.
Trump did help out in the pandemic though, so I can't even front.
Did you see?
I gotta give him his pandemic points.
Did you see what Sosa said? Chief Keef saw his photoshopped mugshot when they had him like banging. He like, man, that nigga Trump gonna be good on deck, man. All the blacks gonna be fucking with Trump. Like is that purely based off the pandemic, like the PPP and all that stuff?
No, I think if Trump
SBA?
run again, he's golden to win.
He's golden to win. But I'm saying, like, why do you think black people kind of fuck with him now? Like years removed from his tenure.
Oh, we love a good underdog story.
A good comeback story.
A good comeback story. We love that shit.
Because they is treating Trump like a nigga at this point.
Yeah, they dogging him out.
Mm-hmm.
You getting dogged by your people? Come on over here. All us black people love to do is accept the hurt.
Because like it seemed like
trauma loving trauma.
Yeah, it seemed like while he was in office, it was just every day it was something. We wouldn't let up. And like this nigga is crazy, and you got annoyed with him. Then when the nigga got kicked out, and like it seemed like something is kind of up. And then like they been just burying his ass for 4 years straight since then. It's kind of like, man, damn, maybe the election was stolen.
Y'all think he gonna go to jail?
Not real jail.
No,
not real jail.
Trump is going to be running next. I think he's going to be running.
Yeah, he's going to run and he's going to win. He's going to be the first convict president.
Yes.
Yeah. He's going to be a convicted felon with the presidency.
He's going to take all the seriousness left of the presidency.
And I think it's because that nigga Biden sucks. And Kamala Harris, they haven't done shit.
Biden is trying to, I don't know what he's doing with all the fucking money. He's trying to spend all the money.
That nigga's always on vacation. Like, that's all he does.
And he keeps sending money to the fucking Ukraine. He keeps trying to.
The Democrats had one shot to put somebody else in there that was as entertaining as Barack Obama, and they went with Joe Biden.
Who did Biden go up against? Hillary? She got her ass smoked again, man. She's trash.
Did
she go up against Hillary? No, because Hillary lost to Obama and she lost to Trump. So I think Biden just beat Bernie, some other goof ass nigga. I don't know.
I forget.
Hillary. He beat Hillary and Bernie.
But niggas for Trump.
Bernie,
how you feel about niggas for Trump?
Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm asking Brianna what she don't. I just saw a nigga with a t-shirt, and I thought the shirt
Trump?
was golden.
Niggas for Trump was the shirt?
That's a real thing. Like, that's a big group.
Blacks for Trump. You feel me? Like, black people, we literally just talked about it. Like, how we kind of see ourselves in Donald Trump now, the way that he been getting shit on for the past couple years.
So, let's just say this. If the Democrats don't propose a good enough candidate, who would y'all vote for? Or do y'all not even care to vote?
I kind of missed the nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't not vote.
That's my thing. I cannot vote, but I honestly just don't care enough. Like,
right.
the president has.
I ain't voting for Larry. I know that much. I vote for Donnie over Larry. At least that nigga Donnie been there before.
The president has power to a certain extent. I said this in the last episode. We need to be caring more about local judges and fucking the court fucking vote. Like, I'm so sick of us debating, not here, but like as a world, nation in general about the president. Like, it
stands for presiding.
Presiding, yeah. You saw that on the whatchamacallit. I saw that too.
That shit,
yeah.
That was my first time hearing
these judges that be sending people to jail, and then we hear about it in the news later. That's what we need to be voting on.
Yeah. So, like, how do we go about doing research for all the judges that we that we should.
They did a lot of research about the last lady. A lot of stuff came out like at the last minute about her once she was about to get elected.
Mm-hmm.
But she still got elected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's you got to look their names up and search about the cases. Yeah, the cases that they.
But I heard
we have access to that
dirty stuff. Yeah, it should be public record.
It's definitely public record.
Bro, we just don't be going to read stuff. We gotta do better.
We don't do the research.
That's what I be saying.
Be so.
But we always want to blame motherfuckers. Always want to blame people.
Oh, it's still niggas to blame. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
So it is niggas to blame.
Of course, it's always people to blame. We can blame ourselves if we can blame the niggas that's doing us harm. What you mean?
Absolutely.
Like they said, if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like I know my history now. I'm big on history.
You want to get into another Republican, my man Steve Harvey?
He a Republican?
I just figured since he's so damn rich.
We haven't done this at all.
Yeah. I just figured since my man Steve Harvey.
That nigga definitely not voting Democrat in anything he does. He worked for ABC. Oh no.
Steve Harvey's so rich. Family Feud for like 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Pass me one of them thangbobs.
Cayman
Jack. Tastes so good.
Yum, yum.
Yes. Margarita. Plain Jane today.
It's a ready to drink.
Ready to drink. Straight out the glass. And this is some fine, nice glass bottles, Cayman Jack.
It is.
We really love what you're doing with the place.
Yeah.
Hey, so my man,
nice touch.
My man Steve Harvey basically came on and was like, well, apparently he didn't post this, but a comedian you don't find funny at all. This is what he tweeted out.
This came from his Twitter,
on August 19th. You know what I'm saying?
This what we talking about?
Yeah. We about to get through the whole thing. Okay. I just want to start at the beginning of the story.
I know that's what
So apparently people tore Steve Harvey down because apparently this is supposed to be promoting negativity and all that shit or whatever. So then he dropped this apology. I'll play it for y'all real quick. I thought this shit was hilarious because this is like my parents
nigga is fishing. He fishing.
My parents doing an apology.
Where's he at in the wild?
I thought he lived in L.A. Maybe in Atlanta.
Turn the sound on, nigga. It's not on the video.
Somebody works. All
All
right.
right.
This here.
That mustache. Filthy.
Yeah, he is fishing.
Somebody works for me on my Twitter. Put a statement out that was totally negative. I got to take responsibility for it because it worked for me. But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? It don't even make no damn sense. My whole brand is to be motivational. And I'm going to turn around and say something like that. You don't know where these young people at in their career, man. They could be coming up with anything.
I'm all about positivity. I would have never done nothing like that. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Talking about I was trying to get some engagement. Okay. Be trying to get some employment too. My bad, y'all. Now I got to come on here and do something, doing a damn selfie. So here it is. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
My bad, y'all. Won't happen again, though.
Won't happen again, though, because that was fine.
Yeah, I 100% believe Steve Harvey behind this shit, bro. Because this nigga didn't know what... He talking about a selfie, first of all.
Yeah, I got to do a selfie.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So here it is.
Here it is. But yeah.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
Nah.
Do you think that would have been the case 10 years ago?
A comedian, this is a dumbass tweet.
That is a lame ass tweet.
He got 1 million views. This nigga is famous as hell.
A comedian you don't find funny at all.
No, this shit is.
Steve
Steve Harvey, that's a great tweet.
Not Amy Poehler. What's that?
Like they was trying to get engagement. They got 1 million views off that shit.
I don't find Amy Schumer funny.
That she ain't funny.
Amy Schumer's horrible, yo.
She's quite ass. You heard they was gonna make her Barbie?
Nah.
Can you imagine a fat Barbie?
That would have bombed.
Has the world changed that much?
That shit would have bombed.
Ugly and fat Barbie. Good God.
What other comedian do I hate? I hate Amy Schumer. Who else? Come on, we can talk about.
I don't hate Hannibal Buress, but that
Since
nigga's
Steve
not very
couldn't do it, we could talk about it though. Let's get into it.
I don't know enough comedians.
Nigga, you a comedian. You need to.
I don't. The funny ones. I know the funny ones. I know the ones I like.
A comedian I don't find funny. It's not a comedian, but I don't find like Plies and Boosie funny, like the coon behavior.
They are not comedians.
They're not
right,
comedians.
That's crazy.
You crazy. You keep calling.
You just want to shit on Plies and Boosie.
Every time. She shit on Plies and Boosie.
I said that shit last time. No, it's not that they're comedians. They try to be funny on the internet.
That nigga Boosie is funny. Plies is funny.
I haven't seen a T.I. set, but I can imagine he probably not that great right now.
Awful.
They're not comedians, but let me think comedian then. I don't know. Let me see.
Right, because the only comedians I know are the people that's really funny that I like. Like fucking Theo Von. He's hilarious.
Oh, okay, bro. I don't know.
Who was the funniest on the original Kings of Comedy?
Bernie, easily.
It's a lot of white guys. It's just not funny. Most of the white guys I don't. Let's just really get into some real. I don't find 90% of you white comedians funny, yo.
What about Bill Burr?
That's the only
I
one.
was about to say, who we talking about?
Bill Burr is the only one. To be honest,
Louis C.K. was good.
Joe Rogan not funny.
Oh, Joe Rogan's not funny.
As a
I forgot his
comedian.
ass as a comedian.
Like Joe Rogan is not funny as a comedian, but a hell of a podcaster.
Yeah,
That
hell
shit is
of a host.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Yeah.
many white guys that's not funny, yo, as stand-up comedians. And I'm
Stand-up comedians, yes, but like
I'm gonna jump out the
Jim
window
Carrey-
too.
Jim
Shit,
Carrey.
the black
Jim
women,
Carrey not
the black
funny?
women comedians.
That's what I'm asking. I'm looking like you saying something with this. It got to be like who was the 10%? Is what I'm asking.
But the black women comedians are pretty bad too. I'm gonna be real, yo.
Here we go.
Let's really keep that shit.
Let's get some Reezy
Yo.
hate.
The black women comedians are they horrible.
What they be talking about,
They
Reezy?
all talk about sex,
Mm.
and it go on
We hate talk about
it go
sex.
on way too long.
So you don't think like
I think Monique is the only woman
I
that I
like,
really
She
like.
B.
talks about
Simone.
skinny bitches.
new
Some
comedian
more?
B. Simone.
B. Simone.
B.
I've
Simone.
never seen her stand up comedy.
I ain't never
So
seen
I'm,
her
I'm,
stand-up.
I'm not
Stand-ups
even
be
going.
funny.
I'm not even going to
She be
diss her.
talking to the audience. I like when people do that when they start picking on the audience and shit.
Mhm.
But besides
That's
that,
cheap though, too though.
Nate,
Yeah.
give me one female stand up comedian that you.
Y'all don't support black women.
I do. I watched a lot of black women comedians. It's so hard to find a good one. I promise
Let's
you.
get into it
I'm
for
jumping
real.
out a window. It is. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. 90% is the
Who are
subject
they?
matter.
Y'all, you keep saying it's 90%. Who are the 90%? Who?
He's saying 90% of the subject matter
Oh.
that black women talk
90% is the subject matter. Like
Who's gonna pay my bills?
it be like kind of.
Y'all
like
don't find it
sexual
funny because
stuff.
it be about y'all. That's why.
I don't think that's
Probably.
it. I don't think that's it. I think that
What is it then?
I think men find different
Get
topics.
his ass.
Men find more different topics to talk
Get
about.
this woman hating nigga.
I'm trying to find y'all. Ain't nobody arguing me down though.
You raggedy
I
ass
named
Negro.
somebody. I'm trying to.
Okay,
You said Monique.
Monique is the only one I like.
Okay.
Cause Monique could go on some. You know why? Monique could talk about size. She could talk about being a big girl. She talk about different topics, and that shit be funny. I don't want to
You
hear
just
about.
said two. You just said two of the same topic.
He
talk about
did.
size and big
Size
girl.
and being a big girl.
She talk about. I've heard her
She
talk,
talk about food. What
And
else?
then this is
Being
something
broke.
that doesn't pertain
lot
to
of
who
stuff.
black man. It's about herself, and you find that funny. Yeah.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh, that's she trying to cook.
She so this nigga love the
She
self
talk
hate
about
of the black woman.
She talk about the cause that self hate. Y'all think that self hate when she talk about her being big?
Uh-huh.
Y'all think that's what
That's
that
what she
is?
said. That's
You
what she said.
you like it. So what do you like? Let's name something.
He
you like.
loves to see a black woman tearing down black women,
Oh my god.
especially they self.
You,
I ain't never thought about it like that, but that's crazy that y'all put it because that's not.
you like,
That's
I
what
hate-
you like, huh?
I hate when they start
that shit
talking
tickles
about.
me. Hey, guess what, bud? Your mom's a black woman.
Yo,
Oh my
but I can.
Guess what, bud? Your girlfriend's a black woman.
But let's just say I have never.
And you call yourself a Tupac fan. How dare you?
When do y'all ever hear somebody say, put on that new female stand-up comedy?
Well, that's more so about the space that's created for black women to be comedians and black women in general in a lot of these fields. Not so much about whether they're funny or not, which you're saying they aren't funny even if they are in the space.
Okay.
I don't think
okay.
women are funny most of the time anyway.
You ain't
I'm
never
just-
been giggled out of your drawers before? I
Hell
know you
no.
have.
I'm just
Hell
trying
no.
to really talk about this because, like, think about. All right, I know that it's been a lot of women held back. I don't want to say that it hasn't,
By
but
the
think
barriers
about
of
all the comedians that have come up and become stars, like that have been comedy. You know what I'm saying? Comedy is one way to become like a big star in America.
So you don't like Tiffany Haddish then?
She
Stand-up
didn't do a
wise?
stand-up, no.
Stand up wise, no,
She's
and
not good as
look
a
at her.
stand-up.
Okay,
She's
not
huge.
I
stand-up
was gonna
wise,
say her.
But
I was
stand-up-
gonna say her, but like the one stand-up I heard about, she bombed.
She
and-
bombed it. Like, I'm being real. Look at the big female comedians. Like, they don't have stand-up specials that are lit. They don't.
What about the black sketch comedy girls? Whatever.
Yeah.
Leslie Mann?
Yeah.
Not a good stand-up comedian. Let's be real, y'all.
Who's Leslie Mann? That's the big bitch, right? The sturdy one.
He irritated.
Swear though, right?
You wow.
That's her name, right? That's what I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? The bitch
No.
that look like LT.
I'm just saying. She don't have a standout comedy special. It's not a lot of women.
I think I've seen her on Common View before, and it was happened to be good.
You talking about Leslie?
Oh no, Leslie Mann is hilarious.
The Leslie,
she ain't got no
you know who
stand-up.
I'm talking about, right?
I think her name is just Leslie, right?
Maybe it's just Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
Type in Leslie Black Leslie.
Do Just Hilarious do stand up?
I hope not.
Y'all spelling it out for me.
But y'all,
Oh, no, I just-
not, because you all
I
keep
never
talking
disagree
about
with you.
Stand up like that's the only type of fucking comedians there are.
No, I'm saying it's not a lot of. I was talking only about female stand up comedians. I was saying it's not a lot of black. I was
Leslie
just
Jones.
Leslie Jones.
Miss Jones.
I was just
Yeah.
saying the way I don't like white. It's not a lot of white
30.
stand up comedians that I like. I said I only like Bill Burr in white comedy, and I only like Leslie Mann, Leslie Jones in black. I mean not Leslie Jones, Monique in black female comedy.
Okay.
Outside of that, it's only black people, black males that I like.
Wanda Sykes.
Wanda Sykes was good. She had
Okay,
some good
Wanda
stand-up.
Sykes was okay.
And she had a good show.
Good call. Okay, I give it to you, Wanda Sykes.
Maya Rudolph. Funny as hell. She's a black woman.
I've never seen her
Nah,
stand up, but she is
nah.
funny.
Nah, she don't got no. We would have heard about it if it was like that.
I don't know about no stand up, but she's been hilarious
give
at
me-
Bridesmaids and shit like
Oh,
that.
in movies for sure.
And like what she's on? She's on
Lunel.
She's on the show. Lunel is funny.
No.
You don't like Lunel?
He's
No.
a hater. You're a hater.
Lunel
You're a black
is the
woman
main
hater.
person that's sex driven in all her topics.
Lonnie Love.
No.
I don't know
Cheryl
who that
Underwood. Lonnie Love, you know Lonnie Love.
Cheryl Underwood, maybe. That's dark skin, right? Big teeth. Yeah, Cheryl Underwood is.
Nah, yeah, she was funny.
She was funny. I had
She
to give
was
it.
funny
Hey,
as
Cheryl
hell.
Underwood was funny. That's one.
I got an image in my head of what
Yeah.
she looked like, and she hilarious.
Yeah, Cheryl Underwood.
Quinta Brunson, the new
She's an
what's it?
excellent
She do-
writer.
she-
Abbott
stand-up?
Elementary.
I never seen her do stand up. She's
Nah.
an excellent writer.
But you know who I tried
Shout
to
out
give?
to Abbott Elementary.
You know who I tried to give a shot? Yvonne Orji.
Oh, that's the shorty from
And she done had
Insecure.
like 2 specials drop. I tried to watch both because I really loved her on Insecure.
Dookie Butter, huh?
Horrible.
Regina Hall, Jackie Hill.
Oh, Regina Hall is a comedic genius.
I've never
So
seen her
I'm sure that
stand
she
up.
got a good stand up.
Queen Latifah. They got Queen
Never
Latifah
seen it,
on.
but I'm sure it's great.
Um,
Yeah, Regina Hall is a black funny woman. Like
Yeah.
I said, but like the numbers is skewed.
on black women.
Yeah, black women are funnier than white women, obviously. But at the same time, I just don't think women are as funny as men. I'll be sexist there, and I'll
Yeah.
own that.
Yeah.
But do you think women are as funny as men? You know damn well it's not.
I'm
be
just.
honest.
I'm not going. I think y'all funnier than white men, just not funnier than black men.
I think it depends on the person.
That's what I think it might be.
That might be true.
Because I think y'all way funnier than white men.
Because y'all give
white
so
men don't be
little
funny at
fucks.
all.
Y'all give so little fucks that anything y'all say, y'all be serious, but it'll be funny. And like it might not be funny to y'all, but it'll be funny to the rest of the world, which is not really good. But at the same time, it is. So,
But honestly, all that shit is nuanced. Because a girl could be funnier than a guy. We just talking about in a sense of like
people we know and like
celebrities
overall
and like
learned history.
entertainment industry. But all that shit get play out,
I was talking about real life too, though. I know about 4 or 5 actual funny women.
Okay, that's
I'm
right.
hilarious. I don't know
Like
what the fuck you all talking
Daryl
about.
is funny.
Oh, she is very funny.
Andrea used to be funny. She might still be a little funny. Shit, Alicia's funny. That's about it. Brian, you cool. What was we finna say? Oh, back before we switch completely. Black women don't support black women either.
Black
When the
women
last time you
support-
watched the WNBA game?
That's our favorite fucking line to say.
What? Because like
I
they
don't
want us
watch-
to say the
I don't
WNBA.
watch-
We
I don't-
not gonna save it.
I don't
don't
say
watch
it no
the
more
NBA.
because I don't think that y'all gonna just support it at all.
I don't watch the NBA, but I've went to a Red Stars game this year, our female soccer
And
team.
why did you do that?
Because
You was invited?
Because
Is there something to do?
I'm a soccer coach on the fucking weekends. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
that makes sense. You took the
That's
girls on a soccer trip there.
Yeah, no, our whole little league went. Our whole little
That's dope.
yeah,
you have
all
a
of our
blast?
offices. It was actually fun. They didn't not have a lot of support, but I picked out players I liked, and it was some heat on the team.
Girls in sports is dope. I think it's a
Yeah.
dope thing, especially when you see like the kids doing this fire.
That's what's
yeah,
up, y'all.
and I think it's Anna Cook. She was out there cooking. Her ass was literally
What a
breaking
great
ankles.
name.
Right.
If you good at sports,
Cooks.
cook.
Cook.
Yeah, that's
Let
fire.
that girl cook. Oh, you didn't even talk about Steve Harvey cheating. His wife cheated.
Oh
He
yeah,
did it.
we got all that weight off. Oh
What?
my fucking gosh,
We
that's
still on like
crazy.
the third topic.
That's because we attack Reezy for being a fucking racist. I mean, a woman hater.
A woman.
All right, so
Not this.
I know we ain't even gotta talk about that. So apparently, rumors came out that Steve Harvey has
His wife has
his
been
wife
having
has been
several
having an affair.
affairs.
I think
with the cook
with the
and,
cook.
and his bodyguard, I think.
Damn.
Yes.
The niggas that feed you and the nigga that protects you. That's you can't do
That
no
is
worse
the
than
wildest rumor ever. Now you gotta think about it.
I think
Hey,
I think
hey,
he
how
did
about
put out a
this?
tweet saying we good over here. I just
That-
want to clarify. It may not be true.
He
He
did
said
put
we
he
fine,
did.
but he probably is lying.
But I don't think so because this and then the nigga doing the shit on social media is the same person damn near. He was like, we gotta release some wild ass rumor and I'm gonna send this tweet out the same week. It's gonna boost his engagement and we
He
gonna
got
be
him in the
there.
media. We all talking about this shit right now.
I mean, I know
Steve
he
having
fired
his best weekend ever.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know he fired him, but he did do a good.
He did
job.
did good.
He
That
did-
shit
he
had
did
a
his
million.
job.
I told 1,000,000 views. They did great.
I want to hit a guy started a story. I want to see the tweeter. I want to see if he fighting back. You know what I'm saying? Steve, the dude that Steve Harvey fired.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
yeah.
find his Twitter and see what he's saying.
Oh,
and
yeah.
defend himself.
He find these tweets out here and these stories.
Then first off, the nigga told me to say the shit. He just blame me.
Right.
I mean, y'all think she did it though? Was the nitty gritty.
Did she cheat on him?
I
With
mean,
his cook?
I heard she got.
I believe it.
I heard she got a crazy little backstory.
Yeah, boy, he rescued them.
Yeah, I heard Steve saved them.
Rescue me.
Him and Lori.
Yeah,
Her and Laura. I
And
mean,
you see how Lori be operating? She be getting down to business.
more Lloyd cutthroat out here, yo.
She be getting down to business.
I'm just waiting on her to slice my man Damson up into a nice steak.
Yeah.
they in love.
He
Leave
probably
him
just get his Franklin voice on, and that probably keep her a little while.
I ain't gonna lie though, Damson. So I'm looking at his moves. He got a new movie coming out with Brad Pitt. So she definitely
ain't
not.
leaving yet.
She ain't
No,
leaving yet.
not yet.
Nah, that's gonna be big.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
when,
because she been fucking with rappers. This is an actor.
Yeah,
That's a different level of money.
it's a different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, different vibe, different all that type of shit. You ain't got to feel like you in danger all the time.
Damn, you could be
Niggas
more
not
low
doing
key.
lean.
Not danger.
Like, niggas not drinking lean. They doing cocaine. They doing good drugs. They
Yeah.
going into the finest restaurants and being treated like with class and respect. You feel me?
This nigga from
You
London
get to meet
too.
different type of people, too.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
then again, that bitch might be empty-headed. You never know what she might like. She probably missing them trap days with Future.
It's a balance, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a balance.
It is a balance.
So
The
y'all.
nights of Future in the strip club and the.
So
That's
y'all
what I'm
think-
saying. But since he's such a good actor, he could probably really just act like that. And, she might,
Y'all think that she be getting hired? You don't think she's a hired girlfriend?
Oh yeah,
Lori
I think
Harvey?
she has
Yeah.
a publicist. I think that all her deals come with like you have to do certain type of.
You have to be seen this amount of time.
So
Yeah,
is the
see,
pussy
it's
involved in that contract is what I'm asking.
I think she can like the people that she works with.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but is that in the contract?
Probably not. It's probably that's
you gotta
probably
give
like.
up this amount of pussy each week.
Yeah, fuck
Boy,
around.
no, the fuck
I
is
gotta see
not.
what that shit hitting
I think
on.
she is like a higher relationship girl though. Like
I think she
who
is,
else you
too.
think might
So
be
it's
like that?
so Lori Harvey, industry plant.
Yeah, she's
absolutely.
definitely an industry
Industry
player.
plant.
but
I mean-
By this nigga, he planning her.
but like I
fuck
said,
all
I
these
think
niggas and take the money.
I
But
think
don't be
industry.
pregnant.
I think industry plants have just like really good marketing, right?
Yeah.
So I think she went and got with like the best publicists in the world, and it was like in order to really juke whatever you got going on, we need to put you in high profile relationships. You know what I mean? And Meek Mill gave her that boost because he made her a part of hip hop history. And once he dropped her name in that song, it was like, all right, she a household name.
I got Lori Harvey on my wish list.
Yep.
And it's a Drake song too.
she took that and maneuvered it. And maneuvered it.
I'm surprised she hasn't been with Drake yet.
I like how
Oh,
Lori
Drake
Harvey
the
be
beat.
moving low key.
Drake just didn't want to claim her.
You think so? What? I don't know.
If Aubrey wanted that, he cracked that. Come on now, be serious.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
He
very
got the best
interesting.
pool of Hollywood, right?
But then-
Imagine if your only job was to just like
Be
fuck
pretty.
the right niggas.
Then just be pretty.
Like you just can't be out here tweaking. That's her only job is to like not be seen in a fucked up situation ever. That's it.
Yeah,
She had that nigga Trey Songz in love.
not
She was
bad.
putting her
Not a
feet on
bad
the nigga
deal.
face.
I could do it.
Trey Songz got hurt. Michael B was next.
Oh,
They
Michael
had
B
my man
caught
at the
it.
game looking like he was sad and shit. I was like, he chilling, man. He all right, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael B called one.
it just boosted Creed 3. That's literally what that was for.
Oh, people
Yeah.
was gonna go see that anyway.
They
see that
was
nigga
for
chest? Nigga's chest is
For
huge.
Jonathan Majors, yes, that's why I seen that movie was.
You was in the theater
I was
intensely
in the
moaning,
theater
huh?
like, damn, these niggas is.
So like some shit like that.
They really did a good job.
Look at your nasty self. Did you wear your
crazy.
vibrating panties? Because that's what I was thinking about doing.
fuck up.
Like to show my girl I'm secure in myself. I just go take a bitch to go see a fucking heartthrob movie thing. Heartthrob, the biggest heartthrob drop of the summer, like Creed 3. Just give us a vibrating panties. She'll lose her shit.
I try not to think about this, but that shit really be going through your head when you be watching the movies. I be thinking about do my girl be really fantasizing
Looking
about
at-
these fucking
Right in her head.
goof ass,
Yes.
airhead ass niggas on the screen.
First of all, I've
But look at his
been
arms.
loving Jonathan Major since
Lovecraft?
Yeah,
No, that's-
so
no,
I was.
'cause I
he
watched
was
that
still
shit.
looking like a fucking
1935 ass.
That nigga like a
But
frog.
the nigga fills out his shirt so well. You can't help
He
but
has
wonder,
very
like,
strong
God
Afrocentric
damn.
features. So
He
a
like
big
a
nose,
frog.
big lips. I like that shit.
Oh, I don't care about his face. No homo. I just like the nigga is just so
He got
ginormously huge.
Nice body too. That's a plus.
Oh, that's
so.
his claim to fame. You think his
Yeah.
faces was getting him the money?
I think he's.
Hell to
I
the
think
no.
he's handsome, and when he acting, his demeanor kind of like.
I like how he acts. He's a good
You know.
actor.
Your ass is being fooled by the moment, and that shit is crazy right now. Mike, that's an
I
ugly
liked him in, like,
motherfucker.
Lovecraft.
He's an ugly
You know who?
motherfucker.
I feel like him
See,
and
that's
Megan
that
are.
self-hate
Him and Megan
again.
are hired publicist deal. Him and Megan.
Make it good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's another. Well, I think she's in a part of the higher thing now too. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even the Lloyd Harvey, Michael B. shit.
Maybe she just wanted to fuck a young nigga, man.
No, Michael B. don't even fuck with white girls. He don't even mess with black girls.
Oh yeah, Michael B. definitely had to fight the accusation.
He don't even mess with
'Cause
black girls.
It was a whole
so
boat
that's why
full
he
of white
needed
hoes.
that. That's why he needed that whole little situation.
Yeah, let me get this one.
He needed to get the black people on his
She's like,
side.
I can't do this.
Good move, Mike.
I can't do this.
Yeah. So hey, if she
Imagine
did
what
it,
that meeting is like.
I honestly
this
think
is so and so. Yeah, I'm sure you know. Yeah.
We didn't even talk about the shit at hand though. Do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
that she did it?
I don't think.
Imagine if your bitch is fucking your chef.
I don't think she did it.
I mean,
Those are
it's
some
just
wild. The allegations
Well,
are
that's
wild
that's
as
two
hell.
niggas
it
that's
don't
always
seem
around
that
the
wild
house.
out. You don't think she want to cheat
The
on
two
Steve
people-
Harvey? This nigga
The
look
two
born
people
as fuck.
closest
He be
to
working
him,
all
though.
the
If you're
time.
gonna cheat on him with anybody, you're gonna do it with the two people closest to him.
Yeah.
Yes, that's how that
They
shit
always
works.
in the house. That's easy to cheat on a nigga that you that.
And
with
they have a
nigga that's always
reason to
around.
be there. It's like she don't even
Right.
gotta sneak out or nothing.
Right.
Like this nigga was cooking dinner. What you want me to do?
He protects me.
It makes sense.
It make perfect
When
sense.
shit, when people start cheating, it be the people closest. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, nah.
Steve Harvey ain't laying no pipe like that no more. You know what
and
I'm
that
saying?
was the other thing. You gotta think this nigga probably needs dialysis.
He be
and all that
busy
other
as
shit.
hell too.
Damn, how
Yeah.
old is Steve Harvey? Y'all think y'all should go
He in
stop
his
working at
70s
that
at
age?
least.
Nah, I'ma still be good.
Steve
in
Harvey
work.
gotta be
No,
75
let's see.
because he was 50 when the Kings of Comedy came out, and that was damn near 30 years ago.
And Steve might be out here cheating too. I know he preach
Oh,
all that
he's
good book
66.
shit, but
66.
Steve might be out here lying and cheating.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't
he
think
just
so.
covered his wife ass.
So I don't know.
But how would you feel if a nigga was that if you walked in on your cook
I think it was
cooking
the
your girl
With an apple in her mouth like she a
like a pig roasting that bitch, spit roasting her ass.
I hope he got a prenup.
You gonna take it? You gonna give her the
my
kitchen
God.
I
knife?
hope he got a prenup.
You wouldn't kill him? You just walk out hurt?
If I got Steve Harvey money, no, I'm not killing
That's
nobody. I ain't going and
That's
get in
facts.
my car and fly somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, bitch, y'all gotta go.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta be gone by the time I
I
get
just
back.
go to another house.
And clean that shit up too. Clean all that shit up.
Clean this shit up.
Because you know they keep fucking in the kitchen. You know what
And
I'm
I'm
saying?
taking your daughter out my wheel.
Oh yeah, she's cooked.
That shit is over with.
Yeah, that shit
Sure.
crazy. All right.
Why is it bumping like this? I don't understand.
Burp.
Bumping.
Which
Bump,
one
bump,
of
bump.
these y'all want to hit next?
I ain't know that the NPC girl was dark skinned.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I
What you
didn't
mean? Oh, she been putting on makeup this whole time?
A filter.
know. Her
And
filter.
crazy.
Look at that's
Look
her
at
on stage.
Wait,
The dark skinned one.
which one?
On the right.
Never.
Yep.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Whoa.
Because you know what's crazy?
That's whiteface.
White face. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
She
And
to
she
the
looked good.
She closest to the color of the girl on the left. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you could do that on TikTok?
Yeah. They got filters.
Oh, you ain't see the nigga skin?
I don't even
Like, they got
be
some
on
nigga skin
TikTok
tan,
enough
too.
like that.
Yeah, that
This
shit
is
is crazy.
crazy. She's made it to, is this an award show?
Yeah.
The Streamy Awards?
The streaming.
This
Streamy
is slimy.
Awards. That's
This is
crazy.
slimy work.
That like the same play they had at the AVNs. That's
Yeah,
that
it
same
do.
sex flow.
It do.
Yeah,
But no.
she is very pretty. I wish she would. But you know, this couple
get it.
couple with her saying that she's 19 and she's like not 19.
Yeah, she
It's like
definitely
she's
leaves
appealing
30.
to.
She's like 28, right?
She's appealing to a certain.
And you know what's
audience.
crazy? I low-key found out that she was dark-skinned a couple weeks ago because believe it or not, she made it to Spank Bang. I told Reezy,
Oh, you seen her video?
I'm like, the NPC girl, Pinky Dog, got a sex tape. I like swear. But I'm like, this bitch look dark though. And I was like, I don't know. But her face looked the same. I'm like, this bitch, she don't look like her.
I heard it was mid. What was it?
I was definitely mid. I couldn't get through
That's
it.
what everybody was. You couldn't get through it. That is crazy.
I'm like, I'm out of here. Let me find an old faithful. I think it blew me actually.
I'm just glad that she became a mixed girl and just wasn't NPCing being this black girl.
She
like
look like
this.
Coco Jones.
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Like, shout out her for kind of changing her race so she won't be looking like she
how do you
cooning
do
out.
that though?
What do you mean?
They said it's a filter. That shit look like a good face of makeup.
Yeah,
to
that
me.
look like a full face of make, a full beat, and a light filter, a yellow filter.
Bro, she's so dark.
She's dark as shit.
That's crazy.
Like, she's darker than me.
She is. She's. Yeah.
So like, how did she never? Didn't she show her hands and shit all the time?
Yeah, like please
Yes,
somebody.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so she.
So you
did
could
with
just
her
make yourself whatever
Your
skin
whole
tone you
body,
want
the
to
filter
be.
cover your body. Yeah.
Like your whole all your skin.
Yes.
Can I make myself darker too?
Probably. Yeah.
Yo, this is crazy.
I saw that. You
Nigga,
ain't see
you
that.
be in fucking After Effects and motherfucking Premiere Pro. You know you can do
Yeah,
all
I'm
this
not-
shit.
this
Did
is
you see
crazy,
the
though.
shit with the tan, with the white girl putting that tan on, but it was really like
No.
nigga jail. Hold up,
Nigga
man.
jail.
I gotta find that
That shit crazy.
dark ass tan.
Bro, this is a travesty. She looked decent as a black girl though. I like her better like
Talk
this.
about, yeah, that's what I said. She looked good.
She look good right here. She
Yeah.
look sexual. Like
I can't find the tan shit. I'm not even finna
Yeah,
look
but
for this
she,
shit. I don't know what to put in.
Yeah, I don't know. You said you like this. I don't know. I feel like she could have did the same thing as a brown skinned girl. What are you saying that she was better off being light skinned and doing this?
yeah, cause this was I thought the whole NPC thing was a little like.
I don't think that changed her race. She was still a black girl, light skinned or dark skinned.
Yeah, she was light skinned. She's a
Yeah.
light skinned Parisian woman.
She looked a little
Preach.
bitch, you know what I'm saying? It looked a little left. You know, like this looked like
She black.
This looked like she raised in an all black household. This girl on the left looked like her ass could be raised by a white family.
And you think that blew her up, huh? That white pass and stuff, huh?
She has blonde hair. She's saying she's 19 and she's a light.
She just a
skin.
liar.
Everything about it is a lie, you know. So I think it's a facade for the internet. If anything, it's something that you do when you want to protect yourself in real life, I guess.
So you think that's what she was trying to do? She was trying to like not be okay. I see what you're saying.
I don't know.
This
I'm saying
allow-
that's what it would be a good idea. But she mentioned the age thing being because that's what gets the likes and shares, and being a young woman, being a 19-year-old as opposed to being a 20-something-year-old. People want to see a young
We are definitely an ageist society.
pedophilic society. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I actually like the idea of her doing this so she can actually still walk outside and like not be
Yeah,
recognized.
that's what I like
fuck with
about
that
it.
actually. That was
Yeah.
now if that's the case,
Ooh,
that's extremely
genius.
smart.
What a way to look at it.
Yeah.
Just gonna change my hue before I
Yeah.
pop online.
I like that. That's
and your
smart.
hair color. Yeah.
Yeah. Now that was genius. If that was shout out to the Pinky NPC.
Pinky
girl.
doll.
Alright.
Yes.
How was
Ice
the
cream
video?
so
It was
good.
What? It was alright. I told you I didn't get through it. I
He said he
I just
didn't
was
like
like, I'm out of here.
Okay.
But speaking of NPCs, the reason we talked about Pinky Dolls because the NPC game is getting out of control, and there's a video we must watch as a family. Glizzy Overdrive. Prepare yourself. Brace
100
yourself.
Glizzies entering Glizzy Overdrive.
And I don't know if y'all remember the Grandma's Boy.
Increasing grip by 7%. We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 Glizzies entering Glizzy Overdrive.
That is insane.
Bro.
Glizzy Overdrive. Yeah.
Yo,
That's crazy, right? This is what people are doing.
The first
in
video
spare
he
time.
was doing in normal speed. He was sucking Glizzy.
just
What he was
praising.
doing?
He was sucking Glizzies.
I
eating
know he
them
was
bitches
just
down.
praising the NPC girl, but like,
No.
fuck all that shit we said before.
Yeah.
Look at this bullshit she just started.
Yep.
Like these trends of what people is doing now. Nah, dude.
This nigga just fucking gave himself an oil change to suck hot dog.
This
to
a
suck
grown
air
ass man making
It's a
himself.
grown ass man.
You
That's
think he's
the
a gay
crazy part.
man, or you think he's doing this for the clout?
straight.
He looks straight,
Right,
bro.
straight
Let me
as
see him
hell.
again. Let me see him again.
He like you gotta
Wait,
pay
go to
rent.
the first video. This is not a video that goes along with this.
Yeah, let me see. I did.
Because that's the second
I did
part.
click the second one for some reason. I don't know. Let me see.
No
here it is.
reason. No reason. She's gonna add it.
Okay, well this is the one I had, but nah.
Stop it.
So he's gonna
Exit that one. She finna give you another one.
To be honest though, you could really just be lying on here. You don't really got to be doing their commands, right? So many commands coming at you at 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you see all them hot dogs up there
It's
though.
there.
So
It's
he
the
got a
one,
crazy gay fat follower that want you to fucking
How do you? Oh,
There
there it
you
is. The one on top of that one. The one on top of that one.
close these tabs out. You make me fucking anxious.
Harvey, I heard you too.
Yeah.
Goes down like a duck.
100 glizzies entering glizzy overdrive.
Folks had to pull out the goggles to protect his eyeballs.
What them sound effects? He making these
He's
sound
making those
effects.
sound effects. He said increasing grip by 7%. The spit is what do it for me.
My thing is this somebody's man? Like, do he,
Can it be somebody man after that? Like, how do you?
you don't
Like,
think somebody
what?
could date him after that?
Somebody that understands him deeply and is not
I'm a
embarrassed.
very understanding person, so
'Cause
it's not
that's
like
all
a
money.
deal breaker, but it is like,
That's wild.
What the fuck are you doing? Because if his girlfriend's like in the kitchen while this shit is happening, it's kind of like
It's like
I would be
weird,
looking at
yo.
him like.
Right. Imagine walking in the room seeing me do this.
Imagine being on the phone with your friend. Oh, Tom's in there on his glizzy overdrive.
He's
doing
gobbling
his-
them glizzies
doing
down. I
his
hear
glizzy
him.
thing again.
Right.
Hell no, this is creepy.
But look, those are all tips, though. I wonder how much some hot dogs is.
Bro,
They be
that was-
expensive, shit.
So that's
The
let's say
lowest
that's
is
$20 a
$1. The lowest
piece.
you can spend on there is $1.
I'm thinking
everything
about-
is up there.
I'm thinking about like what he got to do in his off time. He got to practice this shit. Like you can't just jump on here
Yeah,
and
just
start
do it.
doing this. Like this nigga had
Nah,
to
folks is learning beats.
You just go
Easy
and,
and healthy.
and learn what people respond to. I told you all it's along. I feel like it's along the concept because they called it in was it NPC, but it's along the concept of going on a celebrity's live and getting a reaction from a celebrity. Like
Right.
you be like, damn, he reacted to that. Let me see what else I can say to get him to react. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep saying that same shit. And then they turn it into like
But-
an
right.
Olympics and
Right,
shit.
but now all these hot dogs is coming in at one time. Like, do you even feel like your hot dog means anything?
And that's what I'm saying with so many comments
I
popping
do,
up.
I need my hot dog to matter.
if I do
Yeah.
100 and something fucking hot dogs, then shit.
Go. Folks' asses went bananas.
Right, bro, not a count. That's what I'm saying. He's not counting 162 glizzies out when he's
Of
doing
course,
it.
no. Of course
No,
not.
He's just-
doing it.
That's just doing it. They just got that all in one
Right,
thing.
he's going overload.
Then
like-
it's gonna be like another 17 that come after this. Then he gotta, go back to his steady approach. You get the slow and steady.
Okay, NPC is getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think this goes next?
I don't know. I don't think it could get worse than that. To
Like
be honest,
I'm thinking about people walking around in the real world, like doing shit, like thinking about them
And
actually
doing it outside.
outside live doing real NPC.
That's what that nigga Miles was doing.
That's where it's gonna go.
If
Like a
folks
GTA
is, don't stoop to that level, bro. Don't stoop to the level, bro. Come back, man. That's why you go.
Leaks
What is
World.
that?
Shout out to Leaks
Shout out to
World.
Leak, man. But
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna-
you want to get to the talk about Burna Boy and the KFC shit because we got to save Bishop Sycamore for
You
last.
said that for last, but which one?
Yeah, we could talk about Burna real quick. Well, the crazy part about the Burna Boy thing is I've been watching hella interviews. I cannot find the interview where they made everybody like lose their mind. Like I cannot find it.
I can't find when he said what he said, but I seen the video. I seen the footage of when he was doing the Tim, when he was wearing the big ass Tims on the corner.
Okay.
I seen that, and it's like, I mean, yeah, they're gonna have their feelings about the way we got here, but it's not like it was our choice. You know,
so
like,
niggas
that's how
was-
you feeling. Like you're mad at us or something that was not our control at all. And now, like y'all said, we don't know where the fuck we came from. So it. I don't want to say it doesn't have a point, but there is a line of like people who don't feel like we should. Like there's like people in Africa that feel like what is your black ass doing here? You know, like
I'm 50-50 on it.
Yeah,
I feel like
I definitely am too.
because I know some cool Africans,
Me too.
but I also like I know some ones that's not so cool. So it's like I be 50-50 on it, you know. And I don't know. It's hard.
So I feel like we have to preference what's going on, what we're talking about. So Burna Boy said some shit where black people don't have any culture. We don't know our history.
Yeah, he in so many words, and like I said, we paraphrasing, but he basically said something like, "We don't know, we don't have a base, so we don't know exactly where we came from." So I think people kind of took that as in like we don't know our culture. I think he said something else behind that, but like I said, I couldn't find.
We don't know our history, our heritage. We don't know where we're from, which is true.
Which is valid. Like I said, what he said made sense, but
educate us, brother. The
Yeah.
fuck? Don't come over here and see. This is what I have a problem with these African motherfuckers that come over here and talk shit about us. Sorry, because I got some cool African friends too.
yeah, it's crazy.
I got some cool African friends too, but at the same time, we were sold into slavery. Like we weren't just like captured and stolen. A lot of motherfuckers, those are handshake deals with these white men, and they sent us over here. We built this country. Like our ancestors built this fucking country.
Right.
Them niggas never sent no shit after us. They never came to come and save us.
Okay.
They never realized the fucking horrible mistakes they made.
Okay.
But then, once they see what America's turned into, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come in and reap the benefits of that while talking about the people that helped build the country.
Yeah, and
I don't like that at all.
I think that's where my problem come in as well. It's almost like
don't come in and take over try to take our nice shit and talk down on us. You
because
feel me?
I've talked to Africans, and I know that now it's kind of changing, right? Like the generation of Africans don't feel as strongly about like how they don't feel as strongly about African Americans as they ancestors did, meaning they grandparents and
African
parents.
Americans, you just said something there. African Americans, I'm a black American because I don't know where I come from.
That makes sense.
African Americans, they might have some. They can go
yeah, that's
back.
just the political. That's the politically correct term for niggas.
Right.
I get it, but there's a difference because I'm a black
it is
American.
different.
I'm a black American. My culture
Most of us
is
has
black.
never even
It's
been over there,
American.
never even thought about it.
Yes, it's black. So I
I
understand.
could trace my shit to Mississippi. I ain't even been to Africa.
Mississippi.
Mississippi, far as it goes, baby.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
most
that's what I'm
people feel.
saying.
I think most black people feel like that. Like we don't necessarily have a connection with Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
We
plus-
built this country too, so it's like
And
is
plus,
gotta own
like,
it.
This is our
why
shit.
would we have any connection to it other than that's where we get our skin tone and our history from? Because like, it would be impossible for us to find out where.
Our tribes. And
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we can do the ancestry shit, but like, is that really gonna help us? For real? Not really.
To be
Like,
honest-
we get to the intro. We need somebody. We need to know somebody. We need to know some people that's gonna.
I think that the ignorance might come in the fact that
And the way Africa was portrayed too.
nah,
to
the
us.
fact that he's not even acknowledging the contribution that black people have made to this country.
That's the way
And
I
the
think
fact,
so too.
And the
Yep.
fact that we
We do have.
we
a
are
culture.
the
do
culture.
have a base.
We
We are
are
the
the
like,
culture.
this is our
We built
base,
this
nigga.
shit.
We built this shit.
Brick by brick.
And so for him to come on and say
Everybody
that,
want to be us, but don't want to be us. You feel me?
Exactly. We just don't get the credit. And so coming from a place where like Nigerians are super proud people or whatever, they make sure you know
Scamming
like
ass
they
motherfuckers.
Nigerian. Black people is just a little bit different. We do a lot of shit and create a lot. Like nigga, you just dropped this video. Like for the instance, the video he dropped was he
Him
was on
doing
the
some
corner
nigga shit,
in New
huh?
York
Yeah.
wearing Tim's and a
Yeah.
jean suit.
Right?
Like
Why wasn't he on
that
a
was our
corner in the
culture.
Congo? The motherfucker. Like, where is
They
he
don't
from?
have corners.
Where's he from? Why was he at the tree branch in the tree branch in the river bottom? Fuck is wrong with him? Oh, I'm at Alligator Street, nigga. What the fuck? Crocodile Way, some bitch. Barefoot. Fuck them shoes, nigga. With a goddamn gauge in his mouth.
bro, you
That damn lip.
That last one.
With that
Okay.
damn
Crazy,
lip
that
plate.
last one.
Where your lip plates at,
oh my
dog?
gosh.
Shit. Some fucking Timberlands. When y'all said Timbs, I thought y'all was talking about Timbs, the African singer. Y'all talking about some Timbos? Kick that nigga in his shit. Burna
I love
Boy.
Tim's.
Burna, why is his name Burna Boy? That sound racist in the damn self. Burna Boy. Do they got burners in
man.
fucking Africa?
That is racist.
Slingshot boy. Fuck is wrong with him? Cheetah man. Fuck wrong with him?
I cheat him.
I hate his ass. You ain't getting no tick over here. No ticky, no laundry. Fuck out of here, Burna Boy.
And you just took off on
Bro.
I didn't know you had all that.
You finna have all this
I
fans coming
didn't.
for us.
Bro, I did not know.
That came from divine intervention. That was the Lord speaking through me.
I was gonna say I did not know you was cooking that up for this Burna Boy
I
time.
had no idea.
Wow.
That's what I said. Y'all said Tim's. Let's think about Tim's. Oh, he was wearing our shit.
He was wearing Tim. Now we need to find a clip because his ass.
There's no reason for a nigga in Africa to have a boot on. A work boot. Where your sandals at, my brother?
That is fucking crazy.
Crocodile Way was the crazy one. That was hard body. Bamboo Street.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Man. Bro, anything else you gotta say about
I don't know shit else.
On the road.
I don't know shit else about
out.
his ass.
Find the
I'm trying to find it.
Nah, was he in New York? Burna Boy.
I
just
figured
type
he
in-
was in New
That
York.
like some New York shit up there. Hold up.
And Burna Boy Tim. There you go, right there. Right there, right there.
Oh yeah, here you go.
That nigga better not be getting sturdy.
Stomping in his Tims and shit.
And he ain't got no socks on.
Yeah, he's not wearing them right.
Them ain't even Tims.
What are those? They look off-white.
His homeboys got Tims on.
Oh, no, don't tell me he got the no-neck Tims. He got the skinny Tim.
I ain't gonna lie, the
This
song
shit
ain't
hard.
bad, though. That shit,
The nigga going crazy. That nigga
I
go.
love
This nigga,
Burna Boy.
I don't know what he said, but it sounded good.
Ooh, that shit was
Hey, what that
yeah,
Kanye
good.
sample? Ooh, you sounding good.
That
Yeah,
shit was a
nah.
bop.
He be
I ain't
coming with
gonna
some bops.
Look at the bang.
He
Nah.
be coming with the motherfucking bops. But he is wild for saying that shit.
Burna killed that. Hey man, just leave us alone.
Leave us
Yeah,
alone.
man.
We'll leave you
Don't come
alone,
in with that
sir.
shit, man.
Wait,
That's a t-shirt.
y'all, let's get in that KFC shit, please. Y'all.
Yeah, look at the
so
KFC shit.
some more black representation.
Yeah. I thought this was genius, but hey, y'all gonna call me a cool anyway, but I thought this is genius, bro.
Nah, that's great. That's like Joe Fresh goods.
Bro. They got so basically what we looking at, y'all,
His
for all
finger looking good.
for all the people that's listening. This is KFC, and where is this at again?
This
That look like Chicago right
Let me
there.
go back. Let me try.
That's the crib.
I was trying to find what city they dropped these ads in.
Oh, Atlanta for sure.
Let me
Let's go to
see.
the most niggerish of cities.
I don't know, but that's not the point because it's a
But the-
campaign that's going
it's
probably
going
worldwide.
worldwide.
Yeah,
right.
so I think this is gonna be a national campaign. So pretty much it says, "Sorry utensils, it's finger looking good."
So every picture has a shiny ass spoon or knife or fork, and you just see the reflection of black people just chowing down on these fucking
On
big ass
fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Mind you, the person that created the ad, his name is Azim Akhtar.
Oh.
He is a Indian man
Oh,
from
yeah.
the looks of it.
Stone him.
He is director of marketing for KFC.
I want to hire him.
Previously,
Now how the fuck is it
Hershey's.
is it Indian the director of
it's in
KFC?
Toronto.
This is in
That's even
Toronto.
more racist. They ain't even got niggas over there.
Canada.
Drake is your national nigga representation, and you got all these brown skinned people.
Drake in the weekend.
And so he apologized. My earlier post didn't capture the full diversity.
Nigga, look at him.
Didn't capture the full diversity
Weeknd
of our
black and
latest
he whiter than
campaign.
Drake.
And I personally apologize for not being more thoughtful in my excitement to share the campaign and only sharing certain
That nigga
photos.
was like, this shit's fire.
I'm not gonna lie, the
here's
picture
the-
with the fork is crazy.
Here's the 60-second spot that is more representative of Canada's diversity in our creative. And there are other races in it this time, but these billboards are where it's going to be seen. And not everybody's going to see the 60-second spot. You know,
These chicken flakes all over the goddamn.
you could have put other races in
And
the
them folks.
in the pictures. It's
What it
not
would've-
that it's black people. It's that it could have been other
the
people.
black people even really eat KFC like that?
Hey,
Yeah,
they
I still eat
honey
some
barbecue,
KFC.
honey
I
barbecue
haven't had
wings.
KFC in quite some time.
They honey barbecue wings go hard every time.
I
Honey
just don't-
the honey barbecue is what they are known for, and they mashed potatoes.
Man, what time they close?
Better than
It's 10:37. That shit over with.
they mashed potatoes is fine. Mashed potatoes.
Oh,
is
they
good.
mashed potatoes and they macaroni is very good.
I
Very
just
good.
think that this is some shit that we
I hate
gotta
they
we gotta
wings,
let
though.
go as black people.
Chicken?
No, the whole point of
Because I'll
tripping
never
over.
let go.
What
think-
are you saying right now? Finish the whole statement.
Yeah, let's go.
Mark.
I think we give shit like this power.
What do you mean?
Like, so what? Black people are eating chicken. This shit looks like some good chicken. Maybe they just enjoying their good chicken. What if we wasn't thinking that deep into it?
But the
Because,
reflection of a
nigga,
nigga
it
eating
go-
chicken is racist.
It
There's no,
goes-
like,
it goes
no,
back
there's no way you
to
wait, no
niggas
way you
liking
can do it.
watermelon. If somebody comes up
I
to you
trying
at
to
the
shoot us
picnic,
a bill.
No. It's like it's not even like that. It's racist, but it is.
It
It's like,
is.
it's
Sometimes-
like
I'm trying to find like maybe
nigga.
he wasn't like it. Maybe wasn't no intent behind this.
So how about this? So how
it
about-
was strong
Wait,
intent. He only used black people.
Taheen, hold on. So look at this. If I record you as a black man recording this black woman eating chicken, that ain't bad. But if I, as a white man or any other race, film you eating chicken and show it to anybody, that shit is racist.
Put it on a billboard.
Okay, because if a nigga walk up to
Bro,
you,
and look at how these niggas is eating. Like, they really is chomping down. Like,
Finger
they is
licking
going
up. Like finger licking.
if somebody who isn't a nigga walk up to you at a picnic and be like, "Ooh,
Yep,
you loving that chicken?
Loving that chicken, huh? That chicken's
That
good, huh, bud?
that watermelon good."
Right. It's certain things niggas just can't eat. Like watermelon, you can't eat that in public unless you're around all niggas. And you gotta have the watermelon slices. You can't put a big ass plate of watermelon to your face. Cause that's just
racist.
Okay,
They
can
gonna
I
say
just
something
say-
about
because
it.
you gonna feel bad too. You gonna feel all that juice dripping down your face like that. This is not right.
I'm mad that I didn't think it is because so y'all just saying if a black person made this, it's perfectly fine.
It would make sense.
It's less offensive.
It's less offensive, but not perfectly fine.
But it's damn near still borderline.
It is.
Niggas eating
You
food
made-
like
it's
that
an
is
amazing
You
bad.
made the
ad,
point
though.
earlier. Niggas ain't the only one who like fried chicken.
Like it gotta
Yeah.
be grilled chicken. Like
That's
if
real.
you eating grilled chicken, then maybe it's okay.
Bro,
But then that's not true.
It looks so good though.
It looked delicious.
It-
like I love
KFC.
And I think
Hey.
the ad is genius.
It's
That
a
was
great
the
it's a
only
great
other-
ad. But at the same time, who the fuck eats chicken with a fucking fork and knife? No one.
Nobody
No,
in a
but
spoon.
they just
Especially
saying
not-
that it's
not-
sitting on the table. It's
I get
it's
it.
the
I
whole
get
point.
the
That shit is
concept.
genius.
I
Like the
love the
concept is
concept.
fire.
Right, exactly.
Love it.
But
But
that's why you got them reflections through the silverware. You know what I'm saying?
it
It's
would have
still
been
bad.
even more well received if it was a white
If
person
it was
in
a
that
white
fork.
person
'Cause
on
white
there,
people
y'all
eat
right.
with forks.
That's all we
We
need.
would've
Eating
loved
chicken
that
with
shit,
fucking
right.
forks.
Right,
Yeah.
niggas don't even have silverware for real.
Basically, my thoughts is don't throw this away. Go find some Susie's and some Larry's. Take some pictures with them.
Put
throw
your
them up
Indian
there.
brothers on there,
But
my dude.
absolutely,
Okay.
but don't throw this ad away because it's a great idea.
That's like
Right.
if we just watch like showing niggas eating hummus or some shit. That should be crazy.
White people eating hummus.
No, Indians eating hummus.
Oh yeah.
like
Falafels.
I think that we
I
could
love
honestly
chickpeas,
talk
period.
about other races because they haven't been oppressed like that. So I think we can.
No
we can
one's
make
been
jokes-
oppressed like us, Reezy.
Yeah, so I think we can make more jokes like that
Except the
about them.
Jews. Kinda.
But you said we think we can make more jokes about what?
Well,
Chicken?
if your race hasn't been oppressed, we seem to be okay making jokes about them. But it's like when like if I was a black person,
Black people can make jokes about anybody.
about
on the
anybody
planet.
because we've been oppressed. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm like, we could probably get away with that.
We're doing something like this?
Yeah, like a racist ad.
What could we do? Like have a white man just sticking
The
his
same
hand
way-
in
the
a
same thing
mayo
you just
jar or
said.
some shit? That shit ain't the same. It ain't gonna hit the same.
It's not going
You can have a saltine
We were
crackers.
talking about that in one of the podcasts.
So
what's
do-
the equivalent of nigga?
It ain't no
like?
equivalent.
Do it hit the same?
Pecker head.
Do it hit the same because
Cracker.
we get mad about it?
Pencil dick.
Do it hit the same because what?
Because we get mad about it.
Yeah, boy.
It's a sensitivity.
Ain't nobody
thing
else
for
been
sure.
slaves, nigga. Like ain't nobody else had like a real propaganda against them.
Right.
Like what the Jews have. Like the Jews have had a
And
propaganda
if you
against
really
them.
ask, Irish people will say the same thing. They think that.
Oh, we're all drunks, huh?
But
Oh, we're all drunks, huh? O'Malley's and Polacks. Polak.
And we only eat corned beef and cabbage.
Ooh, corned beef sounds
Y'all wanna
bang,
talk
bang,
about,
too.
I
I
ain't gonna
bang some
lie,
corned beef right now.
because our family got a little Irish in us. We definitely,
too, really.
we definitely do the corned beef and cabbage and cornbread on
I love
St.
corn.
Patrick.
Nigga,
On
corned
St.
beef
Patty's
is
Day,
fucking
that shit
delicious,
be
man.
hard.
we do bacon and cabbage around the crib.
Of course, you gotta find a way to put that swine in there, baby.
Got to, baby.
But yeah, fuck that Indian man. To be honest with you, even though I love
he
what he
need to
created.
do better. He need
Yeah.
to do better. That's all.
Because
Do
what,
better.
what was he thinking?
What
Honestly,
were you thinking?
What was
That's
he thinking?
what people were saying. Like, what was your thought process? When
He
you
just thought we was that damn dumb,
When you
huh?
only use niggas, what was your thought process?
Eating that fried ass chicken, that crispy ass chicken.
Nobody in the room said, maybe we want to add another race. I've been thinking about
I ain't
that
seen
with
no
movies.
napkins.
I've been thinking about
I
that
ain't
with
see it.
so much shit. There was nobody in the room that said, hey, maybe we should diversify this. Maybe. Nobody
No.
said maybe.
Let's pick this jigaboo here, that jigaboo there, this one right there.
3
Actually-
black people. That is what's gonna
The
get.
least offensive one was the light skinned bitch for some
Well,
reason.
I think most of your
Was she
ads
light-skinned?
nowadays is
She's
supposed to
light-skinned.
have like people of all colors. Like so they
Yeah,
have
there's-
like ad boards.
They have people.
ratings.
There's a new job title: diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah.
That's a job title that people get to diversify companies that aren't.
Right.
like,
and so you supposed to,
included.
and you every company gets rated. And you have like a diversity rating.
Yeah.
And like so they got an F on this shit for sure. Like whatever they got. Because it was supposed to be some whites and some Asians in there
Canada.
too. Asians love fried chicken, yo.
Okay, and fried
Asians
chicken be
completely
good.
love
Yeah, Asians
fried
are the best
Okay,
at,
the
at
fra-
second best at making chicken.
Second best for sure.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. They chicken
Now
be
we don't know if it's
fire.
always chicken.
But I don't
now.
know, because Arabs, if you think about it, Arabs supply a lot of the chicken in the hood.
I don't know. And if we go to the see-through kitchen,
Yeah, they
and
probably
get-
not
Yeah.
giving, and
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck
6-piece
about us. They
wings.
probably
Asians
not-
got their
$30.
own kind of way they do their wings.
They do the-
Arabs
the-
just try to copy us.
They do the 7 Asian spices on that bitch and just fried right. They fried perfectly.
I might put some wings in it. No, I'm gonna do my steak.
Do your steak, right.
I'm gonna do my steak.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get some wings.
Wings that sound
I'm
fire.
thinking about AP Deli now. That's some
I'll
corned
cook some
beef.
wings real quick.
What? I'm gonna do something.
What y'all want? Y'all want to do this Tyrese or this BS?
Fuck him.
Ah, yeah, forget
No one
I
cares
Tyrese.
don't
about
care
Tyrese.
about Tyrese and that damn song.
Yeah. Let's get to Bishop
His crying
Sycamore.
ass.
The main event.
I do that.
All right, go ahead, lead us in, Reezy, because I got my talking points.
All right, so basically, this doc came up. It's 1 hour and like 30 minutes, y'all. It's
HBO,
a quick
you
watch.
Must see
It's
this.
on HBO. Must see TV. The shit is hilarious. It follows what's his name? Larry. Is Leroy Johnson.
Roy Johnson. I ain't know about the Leroy.
It's Leroy Johnson, but they call him Roy Johnson throughout the whole movie. He's a coach. Basically, he got his little brother into Ohio State, and I think this inspired him to want to become a football coach.
He said he got a job with the Jets. He's working with Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick.
So
which
he
is
has some
crazy.
coaching experience.
Yeah.
All right, so Roy had some coaching experience. He decided he wanted to build his own program. Now, I want to just preface this by saying it's a school called IMG Academy, because this was kind of like the whole inspiration for him deciding to do this. IMG Academy is like the powerhouse football high school. They create like a bunch of NFL stars, and it's in Florida. They like a pro team.
Yeah, they got
in high school.
they got facilities that like rival the best shit in the NFL and in college.
So Roy decided that he wanted to create this in Ohio, and he basically fucked over a ton of kids' lives by doing it.
He started off with the church though. That's what was hilarious to me at first. So
Yeah.
this nigga tried to start a Christian league, right? But he, like, cause he was doing something in the church, like work with the church, and then they asked him to do something in particular, like with the high school, and he's like, well,
I would do it, but you gotta let
we
me
need
have
some
a
type of football program,
team. Right.
And the guy that he was starting it up with, he said he walked to his man's called him. He's like, "Hey man, we gotta rent out Kickstart for the kids to practice." And folks talk about what kids, like that shit had me dying. laughing.
We don't even have a school, so like, how do you have kids
He said,
coming
"What
to
kids?"
football practice?
He said he pulled up to the place and it's a tour bus full of children.
Yeah.
like under what they call it? Under.
You're talking about something. It's the name of a movie, damn.
No. It's like
Unaccompanied minors.
no. It's like how they call poor kids. Like it's the new criminal, the new politically correct way to say poor kids. Like undervalued or something. It's something.
I don't know.
Impoverished?
No, not impoverished. It's like it'd be like underserved communities or something crazy. I forgot what they would say.
Okay.
Like, but kids from underserved communities, underserved homes, like just a whole bunch of po kids.
Underserved
on the bus.
sounds crazy.
Right. Yeah. So keep going.
Nah, so basically, he get all these kids to come out to the high school, and then they just start
The school
practicing.
that don't exist.
But this school don't exist. So honestly, this shit folds. Like this first program completely folds.
Right. The church.
The
pulls
church is
out.
like the church basically is like Roy starts trying to raise money and everything.
Oh.
The church finds out, and the church is like, "Yo, we have nothing to do with this guy. He a lunatic. He out of his mind."
Oh.
And they have to.
Wait, yeah, folks was like, he had like they had a plan for like a actual school, like a brick and mortar school with facilities. They was like, dude, this will cost hundreds of millions of dollars,
and this would take years to build
right,
out.
exactly. He talk about he was like, just get all the people in the church to take out a life insurance policy.
Nah, that's crazy.
So they got rid of him. So he was like, okay, I see why I did messed up at. And then he started the same thing. He did it again. And he created Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah.
And
so Bishop Sycamore was basically, this the thing. These was like, was this a high school? Yeah, so these are high school students, but all the kids was like 19, 20 years old.
Oh, my.
Right? Because it wasn't, he basically needed to create a high school where these kids wouldn't be truant. Because if these were actual kids that could be like in high school, then the truancy officers could be like, yo, these kids not enrolled. So there's like 19, 20 years old. He went to these kids' houses and like recruited them. He did a lot of recruiting on Twitter. But these was kids that needed like a second chance at playing football, or their career was gonna be over with.
so what with the age limit thing, like, well, he said, like what you said, going to visit the kids at the school, at their house and stuff. Like, he's like, this dude, like, was showing me, like, he picking me up in fancy cars. He driving me around. I'm like, man, this is the life. So he tricking these kids into thinking that he got it or whatever.
Like, he got them living a life. Like, he's paying for all their dinners. You know, he basically just sold them a dream, on some shiny
fairy
shit.
tale.
Shiny shit, like I said.
I'm going to get you into a D1. That's what he was like. He was promising the kids that he's going to get them into a D1. And then from the D1, you got a chance to go to the NFL. Right? So then when he get there, like
first day they get there, they said the first day our parents leave, he have us all fill out applications to do PPP loans because this was during COVID. So he's basically said they all had to pay $12,000 to be at the school, and he just started. You know what I'm saying? I guess they used that money. I don't know what they used
because he didn't pay nobody.
Because he didn't pay nobody. Every hotel they stayed at, like,
they got kicked out.
He ran up like $300,000 worth of debt.
They said he had 30 lawsuits against him. Yeah. And I'm looking at the man. I'm like, bro, how are you not in jail? And like one of the things about the age limit that had me just dying laughing. He was like, these like you could just tell, like, the kids, like, they're players that have children. There's one that just got out of jail. It's like you could just tell, like well, there's one dude that was a sophomore in JUCO. Like, but he's playing up against like 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds and shit.
My God.
He was like grown as hell.
That buddy, I forgot his name, but Bonnie, whatever his name was, he's like, you know, it just has to be a 15-year-old that's looked up and like looked across from like, damn, this man look old as hell. And then like folks was such a scammer. He said he used to call the grocery store and order 25 rotisserie chickens and never pick them up.
He said, man, these kids gotta eat somehow, bro.
But then he'd come in at the end of the night, right before the deli closed, and be like, because he knew that since the chicken been out all day, they marked him down to like $2.
Yeah, he would pick up 25. That's how he would feed the kids.
It was so hilarious because like he was they had showed a clip. Him in the hallways talking to the kid. He's like, "You good?" And buddy was like, "No, I'm hungry." He's like, "No, I'm hungry." Then they edited out whatever he said after that shit. Bro, them niggas just started stealing from Walmart, all types of shit. These motherfuckers started fighting for their dreams.
They said we got banned from Walmart. It's like the shit kept getting worse. Almost like you couldn't believe it. But to be honest, he was just tricking grown ass men. He basically, they were supposed to be going to school. So for the first 3 months, these kids is down here. They living at the school, and he basically got them all to like fill out shit for apartments. So these kids got like evictions on their record. This nigga had them sign up for a youth build program.
Right.
This is like an alternative school. It's not even a real school. These kids didn't know what the hell was going on. But they too scared to call back home like, yo, this is not a real situation.
Yeah.
And then eventually towards the end, they started like giving this shit up. Like, yo, I want to come home and trying to get back to the crib. But
That's
bro
sad.
caused hella drama.
Bro, oh wait, we got to talk about this shit. So, mind you, like, these are grown ass men playing against high school kids, but they're not good.
They suck.
Like, they are terrible.
They lost every game.
Every game, like, he's
God.
like, they lost every game, and like, he got this dude. He got somebody to pick out he said, I want the best schedule in high school history, or whatever. So he's got them playing all the top schools in the country, pretty much, and they're getting their ass dog walked by these children day after day. But then, like, in between, he set up a game for like I don't know how he did this, but like between the schedule they already had, he set up a game 2 days before that. Now, I don't know if you know anything about football, but it is unheard of
For you to play 2 games.
2 football games in the span of 3 days.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Because NFL players complain about Thursday night games after they play Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, they already hate that shit. Imagine 2 football games within 3 days.
Yeah, them boys is messed up.
So they got their ass whooped by that fucking weak ass team, and then they played the best team in the country, right?
Got the ass.
And that's when they got exposed because they were on ESPN. Like, it was a national coverage game, nationally televised game.
Which I gotta put a little bit of blame on ESPN because like ESPN allowed this shit to go. They allowed this to be played on their network without doing the necessary research. Like at some point you gotta. This man didn't even have a high school. How does this shit get this far to become a nationally televised game?
Like them niggas was finding out on Twitter. Like when they getting their ass whooped, like people are tweeting them. He said they went to halftime
And they went to the back to check their phone.
and he checked his phone. And he's like, my mention's blowing up. Everybody's calling me a dumbass because I went to a fake school. Like how dumb do you got to be to go to a fake school, bro?
Yeah.
They called me old. They said I'm like 24. I'm not 24. Like when the quarterback got hurt, they brought in a DB. Like in the national, the people that's calling the games don't even know what's going on. Like we have him listed as a DB, and then like they telling me that they don't have no trainers, no medical staff.
Oh no! So people just get hurt on the field.
They
and
all
just
got hurt in
up.
that game.
And
Like
they just
two
all
people
fucked
tore their
up.
ACL. Somebody dude broke his ankle.
Oh my
and one of the kids' mom is the trainer type shit. Cause like she said she showed up to the building and they was like, "Where's your trainers? Where's your staff?" Like I'm the trainer. They're like what? What do you mean? Like you're supposed to be people here in case somebody gets hurt. Like it's just fucking the coach and the mom just looking at this nigga on the ground. Like they don't know what's going on with him. They don't know how to fix him. They just point at his leg.
I think the best part was when they was talking to bro on camera and he said, "Bro, he said, do you remember taking out 2 loans for $40,000?"
I don't think I got to that part.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, well, you have $40,000 in PPP loans.
Damn.
He didn't even know that the shit was taken out of his name.
Mm.
Never received none of that money. It's crazy, bro.
No, that's nuts. That's crazy. So like, wait, he was talking to a student. That wasn't like Roy.
No, he's talking to a student. The student never knew that shit happened.
40 racks, and he got to pay that backs.
Gotta pay that back.
Hey, that shit was. It wasn't funny, but it was definitely hilarious. Like I caught myself laughing.
Boy, it was just.
He was such a he's such a jerk. Like he's such an asshole, and he was like, so you feel comfortable lying about stuff that you can't that can't be proved? Like yes, I'll lie about that. But like if it's something that you can prove, like he won't. He said he won't lie about that as easily type shit.
Nah, that nigga's a real con man.
Yeah, man.
Shit crazy.
But hope those kids get their life on track somehow, some way, man.
Nah, half of them ended their football career right then and there.
Oh, they sucked. Clearly, they wasn't good.
Yep.
You getting whooped by little boys.
Exactly.
Then the one
Couldn't be
dude
me.
the one dude that did get a scholarship to get up out of there, it came back once they heard about the high school shit. They took it back from him. That shit was
Damn.
crazy.
Idiot. You're too dumb to go to
Yeah.
Iowa University.
That's fucked up.
That was the worst part. That was probably the worst part.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucking all them little boys' life up.
How the fuck is that nigga Roy not in jail, bro?
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
that was the main thing. They said is no law against creating a fake high school, and that's what he did.
Yeah, he said like it's so many like it's a lot of things that aren't a law. Like
Yeah.
like it's no law that you can't play 2 football games back to back, but it's also not a law to put a needle a nail in your leg because it's just so stupid. You know what I'm
That
saying?
you wouldn't expect nobody
Right.
to really do
Yeah.
that shit. Like
He said it's laws that the laws are limited by imagination. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you can't imagine somebody doing something crazy, like what's the point of making a law for it?
Exactly.
But yeah, man, this nigga Roy Johnson, terrible human.
That's crazy to think that every law that had to be that's pretty much been created
You've seen it before, type shit.
You've had to break it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Had
It's
to
not
be a
shit that
thing
people
before.
just sitting around thinking about. Like rape at some point wasn't a law.
Just like yeah, that's
Think about it. Like
Yeah.
that shit wasn't a law at some point.
Yeah.
back during them times, like back during war, like that's the best shit. Like you can't wait to sack a town so you can rape all the bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So fucked
The
up.
spoils of war. That's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Slavery and raping.
Don't start.
Yeah, don't start. I'm not
sorry.
getting
I'm
like that
sorry.
with you. Not today.
Hey, it's the truth.
Not today.
Don't fucking start your
Oh, what was
shit.
I finna say?
Oh, Miguel, we didn't
We
get
didn't
into
get to
vamp.
Miguel.
Oh shit. Let's talk about this old cream of the crop ass nigga right here.
His crazy ass.
Look at him. He just look crazy.
And
Suspended.
then you ain't start when he was getting it done. That nigga looked like it was hurting. He was
That ain't on.
thought it felt
That's not
good?
on this clip.
he was looking like it was painful.
This nigga think he Chris Angel.
That's what he think he is.
And why? How can you hit a note with? that
What's
shit
the
in your
point
back?
of even doing it though?
There is no point. They could have
Yeah.
held his ass up there with
with
fucking
some regular,
harness.
with the way that celebrities been getting up there for the past 20, 30 years.
This is the point. So people can. So I gotta go see this nigga get hung by his back skin
I don't understand the point at all. And I love Miguel, but this
because
is
it's
like,
a talking piece.
I guess because he wasn't relevant enough. He's not cheating on his
Bingo.
wife anymore. Or whatever the
Ooh,
fuck he got
uh-oh.
going on. I don't know. Like, it was really like random and
Black woman
unnecessary.
rampage. Don't cheat on your wife, fellas.
Can you
Or
imagine
Brienne
his
will catch
skin
you.
just breaking at any point?
Yes, his ass just dropping the fuck. That'd be perfect.
That would be perfect.
That's what I would like. That's what I would like
You
to see.
imagine that shit, bro.
That's why I would go to the show.
Look that
Tonight's
shit.
tonight. This nigga's skin
Yeah,
gonna rip
just
the
see
fuck
it,
off.
just fucking-
This nigga back gonna rip the fuck
his
off.
back just tear apart.
Back just shredded.
Exactly.
Like that damn KFC.
He look like a bat up there.
You look stupid.
Like you could, that's not even a
and
moonwalk.
then
That's a
he not
skywalk.
looking comfortable. He looking like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't move.
Right, this look like it's hurt the whole time. I don't want
If
to see a
I
nigga
move-
in pain singing to me.
If I move, I'm gonna fucking start crying.
This is what I do for my fans.
Did you see his bloody ass
Look what
wife
I
beater?
put myself through.
Did you
His
see his
wife
bloody
beater.
ass wife beater?
Nah.
Oh no! Look.
Did
at
you
this
see
shit.
him getting the shit done though? Because
No.
before
Get
this,
his ass
like,
plugged up.
before he did it, before he jumped up the nigga was on the stage piercing his
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's the process for that? Like, let's see this.
Y'all think this some type of ritual?
Yeah, fuck around.
This might be some type of like
Illuminati humiliation.
Illuminati ritual. Cause
He
this is
finna
weird.
drop a smash hit after this.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, "That's all I was thinking about, his back peeling off."
His
Yeah.
back just peeling the fuck off.
Like,
Hey, if you
what
think
the
about
fuck?
it,
Are they
Miguel,
listening to us?
Yeah.
You got anybody you think should talk?
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think Miguel is due for a big hit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't dropped no album that was a banger since Kaleidoscope Dreams. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he have hits every. I think he got.
He ain't had no album like Kaleidoscope Dreams.
radio every year though.
He needs some hits. And
His hits
I bet
last,
one
though.
coming after he do this vampire ass
That's what I'm
shit.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why?
no, I'm trying to think of what the fuck made possess
Lifted
him.
to the air by ropes attached to his back piercings. So it's a back piercing.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
so
probably got
I'm
this
trying to
piercing
find a video
specifically for
of
this
when
show.
he
You know what
got
I'm
the.
saying?
So they're not just putting straight hooks in them. They're not
Nah.
hanging them up like
I'm pretty
cattle.
sure he probably but it's probably been tested. Like this ain't no. This is a asset.
How you
$1 million
test the
asset.
skin strength that many times? Like, do you have to take a night off, or do they just do this shit every?
Right, like how do you, who thinks it? Who's the safety person behind this?
The guy who came and
They
took
got
it
the nigga.
off. Let me see.
They got the nigga held up like poultry. You ever seen a fucking
Not
meat
poultry.
rack?
Yeah, this nigga look like a turkey.
Like a freezer.
Like
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it in the group chat. But this is the video of him getting the shit done on stage, and that's when I said when they was sticking him up with it, he was
Why that nigga got that damn lab
Like it
coat
was
on like he a
hurting and shit.
professional?
yeah. I put it on. Under
Folks
the,
ass kink,
I put it on.
kinky as hell.
Man,
It's at the bottom. There you go. Yeah, his ass was tweaking. Like,
These niggas are lab coats, freaky as hell.
yeah.
what the fuck?
Like, why y'all got me wearing this shit out
Like, what
here,
is the
bro?
point of this? What are you doing in the audience when you see this happening?
Yeah.
The video recording. Obviously, their ass is recording.
They got this nigga anchored up. Look at that shit. Oh,
Look
that nigga out of breath. Jeez. Either that or he finna bust.
So they did the piercing on the
That's
stage.
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Either that or he's getting off to this shit.
That nigga pants is wet.
See
And
me?
he got these stupid ass boots.
Yeah, this is dumb. I would have had this shit done before
Yeah, this
I
nigga
even
like
got up there.
This would be happening at the meat market.
All they would have had all they would have had to do was hook me up.
I'd have pooped right
They
there.
just went and pierced this
Okay,
shit.
I would have threw the fuck up or something, but not just stood there.
Oh, they finna lift his ass up. That shit finna hurt like fuck.
This is some Circus Olay shit.
So they put it like under his backbone or some shit. Cause how is his skin just not ripping the fuck
He
off?
can't do this every night.
How
That's
much
what
does he
I'm
weigh?
saying. That's a good
Because
question.
if he was 200 pounds, no way.
He's got to be under one.
Right, he a buck
He's like
27.
yeah, I was gonna say.
It's
he's-
a
Now,
light
I wouldn't
man's
mind
game.
going to see a Miguel show.
I would
don't
love
wanna-
to see his
I don't
ass.
want to see this shit.
I don't want to see this though.
I like to see his shit rip
This
off.
a little bit too
You
weekend.
said you want to see his. Hey, not too much. What
This
the
would
fuck
be
you
on-
mean the weekend? The weekend ain't never did no shit like
You
that.
don't think the weekend it fell off a little bit?
Yeah.
He's
I be
making
having-
more. He's making more money now than he's ever made in his
He
life.
is,
but
but
the music is not
the
the
music
same.
is not the same.
It's
That's
still
what I
good
remember.
though. It's just not the. It's not the same. It ain't
It's not
the first 3 albums,
Yeah.
the
Uh,
same.
but the quality of the music is still high. I would say that.
It's
I like his pop
It's not
shit.
that he's not a good artist. He's still appealing to his audience, and he's getting better at targeting his audience.
Yeah, I like his
the-
pop shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I would say
There's some
that
jammers
the
on
person
them.
that I fell in love with, the reason I got the tattoo, is like
EXO.
it's not
He was more toxic and mean, right?
toxic and drug addict.
out.
I did like
Yeah.
the first album when he cut the hair. That album was good. Starboy, they had Starboy
Yeah,
on
Starboy
He
it.
was
hasn't
good.
put out a bad album,
That
to
was
be
cool.
honest.
It-
I haven't heard a bad album.
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
I've
You
just
just don't like you don't
Not
like
like
it.
the
You
new
don't like the
music
style.
as
You don't like his new audience. Like he's a mainstream artist now. He
Yeah.
went from being like an independent, really good artist with good music, and now he's a
He
main-
couldn't play that shit on the
Did
radio.
you watch that concert series he did? The concert on HBO?
Mm,
He dropped a big concert on HBO recently. Maybe like
no.
2-3
The
months
Dawn
ago.
FM or some shit.
Yeah.
I haven't
Dawn
watched
FM.
it.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
probably
yeah.
is good.
It was mad like ritualistic.
It wasn't. It was. He's saying it was like that.
Yeah, it was worse. Almost worse. He had like demons standing around. It was some creepy shit.
Demonic.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't got nothing else for you,
I ain't
motherfuckers.
even got no more topics on here right now.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't be a
All
racist
right,
bitch in my
y'all.
comments unless
Yeah,
you want
no. Let us know
more.
what you think in the comments. We really did a number on this one.
Get
today.
rid of the
a lot
guy
of
in the
different
black.
topics.
Get rid of
He
that
did
guy.
go off
We
on
talked
you, bro.
about Africans, black women, and a whole bunch of politics and shit.
Yeah. Hour 32.
Support
See
us.
you.
The fuck.